Fast facts. Big bets. One planet. Who will plant the first human footprint on the dusty, red soil of Mars? This question echoes through the halls of power, the laboratories of innovators, and the dreams of stargazers across our pale blue dot. It is no longer a fantasy confined to the pages of science fiction. It is a real, tangible contest unfolding before our very eyes. Three great powers are locked in a celestial race, each pouring immense treasure, intellect, and ambition into becoming the first to make humanity multiplanetary. The United States, through its public sector, and its private sector, and the rising power of China. This is not merely a race for bragging rights. The winner will redefine technology, inspire a generation, and probe the secrets of life. It is not just the biggest rocket or the largest budget. It is strategy, advantages, and risks. We will embark on a countdown from 10 to 1, with each number revealing a critical piece of the puzzle. We will journey through the plans, the technology, the money, and the timelines that separate these giants. Why Mars? Of all the worlds in our solar system, why does this red point of light captivate us? The answer blends practicality and profound destiny. Mars is, in many ways, Earth's sibling, the most accessible planet that could harbor life or teach us how to sustain it elsewhere. It shares a 24-hour day, polar ice caps, and signs of a warmer, wetter past. Ancient riverbeds and deltas whisper of flowing water. This history makes Mars a scientific treasure chest. Finding even microbial fossils would reshape our place in the universe, suggesting life is a common cosmic phenomenon. Beyond science lies survival. One fragile planet is a risky bet. A self-sustaining outpost on another world is the ultimate insurance policy. Mars enables in situ resource utilization, harvesting ice, making oxygen, growing food. It fuels our spirit of exploration and national ambition, a new Apollo moment for the 21st century. The leader of this era secures decades of prestige, influence, and innovation benefits. A crewed Mars mission inspires, unites, and forces us to be our most innovative selves. The modern space race is no longer a simple two-sided contest. Today, the field is complex. Three primary contenders with distinct approaches. First, SpaceX, a disruptive force with rapid iteration and reusability at its core. Led by Elon Musk, it moves with the agility and risk tolerance of a startup. Then, NASA, venerable, methodical, safety-focused, and collaborative. Its strengths, deep expertise and partnerships. Its drag, politics, budgets, and schedule slips. Third, China's CNSA, fast, efficient, state-directed, and determined. Together, they form a triangle of competition and potential collaboration. SpaceX and NASA are intertwined, a unique U.S. strength. China operates more independently while courting partners for its lunar ambitions, the nimble private innovator, the seasoned public institution, and the state-directed powerhouse. This race is compelling and uncertain. SpaceX's Mars strategy in one word: Starship. Not just a rocket, a fully reusable, two-stage, super heavy-lift architecture, designed to operate more like an airliner than a one-off launcher. Launch, land, refuel, relaunch, in hours or days to slash cost. A fleet forming a conveyor belt to Mars, people and hundreds of tons of cargo. Build, fly, fail, learn, repeat. Progress at a speed unheard of in legacy aerospace. Government contracts plus private capital and Starlink revenue fuel the ambition. Independent of election cycles, Musk can place bold, risky bets on transformative tech. But challenges loom: orbital refueling, Mars landing, reliable life support for long missions. A major crewed accident would set back not only SpaceX, but human spaceflight itself. SpaceX is betting it can solve these problems faster than anyone else. NASA advances methodically. Moon to Mars via Artemis and the Gateway, SLS and Orion. Powerful, proven tech lineage, optimized for crewed deep space. Strengths, experience and partnerships. Weakness, slow cadence and political wins. By the late 2030s, the first footprints may already be there. China has surged. Moon, Mars rover, Tiangong, with relentless execution. A phased plan, Lunar South Pole base in the 2030s with partners, then Mars, developing super heavy lift and moving aggressively toward reusability. Consistent funding and long-range planning insulated from election cycles. But relative secrecy and limited partnerships, especially with the US, are headwinds. Rapid advances notwithstanding, long-duration human spaceflight experience still trails the US. China is a powerful, patient contender, catching up fast. The Mars race rides on super heavy lift rockets. Starship's full reusability could slash costs if orbital refueling proves out. SLS is powerful and reliable, but costly and expendable, better for cruise than cargo cadence. China is racing to field heavy lift and reuse at scale. Reusability changes the economics, from bespoke missions to logistics. As of 2025, SpaceX leads reusability by a wide margin. Getting there is half the battle. Surviving there is harder. Closed-loop air, water, food, NASA's ISS data and ISRU like MOXIE will be mission-critical. SpaceX solves transport. NASA provides life support, navigation, and science. After weighing plans, technology, funding, and risk, who wins? The winner will surprise many. Not a single entity, but a partnership. Most likely a SpaceX astronaut steps onto Mars from a Starship lander.